Welcome back, and you're still watching Schoolmates.
Alam mo, Heza, for the second straight week, muli tayong pinahanga ng mga schoolmates natin dito sa PUP.
Yes, and medyo sensitive and technical yung topics natin, but they really carry themselves very well.
So obviously, talaga nag-i-invest ang gobyerno natin sa mahuhusay na mga
Yes.
scholar ng bayan. Palakpakan nyo naman yung mga sarili ninyo.
Yes.
Alright, okay. Kaya sa puntong ito, Heza, para tapusin na natin yung debate natin dito sa PUP, bibigyan natin ng chance yung dalawang groups para ibigay na ang kanilang closing statement. Simulan natin yan kay KD.
Ano po ba yung incentive ng mga mahihirap na hindi nakakapasok sa state universities and colleges since nauunahan sila ng mga mayayaman or mas nakakataas sa kanila? Let's go back to the premise, no? The SUCs are what SUCs wanted is that we want to give priority to those people who are really in need and deserving to have a quality education, 'di ba? Kahit walang pera, kaya mo makipagsabayan kasi scholar ka ng gobyerno, pinapaaral ka ng gobyerno eh. So that would it be a great reason for that? Kasi ganito 'yon. We know in the Philippines, this is a developing country, and a majority of the Philippine population, the youth here in the Philippines, maraming mahihirap. Mas maganda siguro, mas maganda talaga na i-prioritize ng SUCs yung mga mahihirap. Why? That's also to give an answer the equality, di ba? Kasi hindi lahat talaga nakakapag-aral. Hindi lahat nakakapag-aral. You have to understand that the reason here in the Philippines, ang problem in the Philippines is that there is a project or a program by the government, but the problem is that the society always give criticisms. The society always see the negative side of it. Why not? Let's see the process. It's natural na magkakaroon ng negative side. Magkakaroon talaga ng problems we will encounter because that's part of the process. Now, if we will allow the socio-economic status as the basis sa pagtanggap ng mga estudyante sa mga SUCs, 'di ba? It's something new because only UP Diliman does that, 'di ba? If we will allow this in all or majority of the SUCs, siguro mas maraming makikater na mahihirap na estudyanteng gustong mag-aral makapagtapos. Diba? At together with that, maraming families ang maitataas from this particular level to the next level. So that's what we really wanted to have.
Alright, thank you so much, KD. By the way, clarification, not only UP Diliman, it's the whole UP system in the whole Philippines.
Yes. All right. So now let's hear the closing statement from John.
On our side, we simply have two issues in this debate. First, where do we best promote equality in the system? And secondly, what factors should be considered for university admission? On the first issue, we say, on our side, it's simple. We need to promote equality because we need equality on our side is much better. Because in our equality, we prevent further discrimination or reverse discrimination on our end. Because at the moment you give them incentive or an affirmative action coming from the government, that is the time when we see that we actually let them be mocked by these privileged ones who entered in that university. Because it is condescending, that it sends out a message that, hey, I am poor, I don't have the capability to enter universities, and I need the state for me to enter UP Diliman, for example. So on our side, we simply say that this is the best case that we have. On their side, they simply want to prove to us that they want equality because at the stake that we want to eliminate the benchmark that UPD has, that state use has, so we say that this is harmful because we're taking risks and we're eliminating, we're removing the benchmark that UPD already has. On the second issue, what factors should be considered for university admission? We say that it's okay that the status quo is working, and then on your side, it's unnecessary because if we allow this to happen, there will be more problems like discrimination, for example, we'll have lying, for example, and we say this is unfair and this is unnecessary because we always have to make other options because this is not, let us not make false dichotomies in this debate. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much. Palakpakan natin mga debaters natin.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, pero syempre ngayon gusto natin marinig kung anong pulso ng ating mga schoolmates dito sa PUP. Balikan natin si JV.
Tama ka yan, Jules. Kung ang mga ating mga debaters ay may chance ibahagi ang kanilang sentiments sa ating issue for today, kasama ko ngayon si Maruel para ibahagi naman sa atin ang kanyang natutunan sa ating issue for today. So anong masasabi mo sa ating, or natutunan mo sa ating issue for today, Maruel?
On one hand, we have to be very critical sa pag-analyze na itong debate na to. Again, on the first hand, andito yung affirmative side na sinasabi, we have to promote quality education in a sense na dapat we have to be selective in a way. Pipiliin natin yung mga may hirap muna. Let's prioritize the poor for them to be uplifted in a way. But on the other hand, there's also a good point coming from the negative bench na education shall remain always equal. There should be always an equal opportunity to everybody who wish to enter an education system. It doesn't matter whether it's public school or not. The point is, if you're a citizen if you're a law-abiding citizen, you already have this certain right that you can study wherever you want, so long as you're qualified. So that's it.
Alright, thank you so much.
All right, guys.
Yes.
So this is the time for me to give our opinion. So like we said nga earlier, no, there is no right or wrong when it comes to our debates. And what I like about our students here in PUP especially, how passionate they are when it comes to our issues and when they share their views and their opinions. So for us naman sa mga hosts, for me, let's think about the logic here. Yes, the less fortunate deserves all the help from the government. And as taxpayers, this includes all members of society, whether low class, middle class, and the elites all together are paying taxes and thus benefiting from what the government has to offer for us. At the end of the day, this is about the mind and not about the background of where the person is coming from. So you're telling me kung may gustong estudyante na mag-apply sa isang SUC, and pag nalaman nila na mayaman pala yung tao, you will deny this person of education just because of the money that he or his family has. To me, that's discrimination. To me, that's segregation. And to me, that is not what the Republic of the Philippines is trying to portray when it comes to education. Isang example lang, like sa Middle East, education is not for everyone, especially to women. They are against women reading books, going to school, and they actually get killed for this. So I would say that we are one of the lucky ones who are experiencing free education and equal rights for all.
Yun nga, thank you so much. Palakpan natin si Esa. Pero at the end of the day, kailangan lang dagdag, education is a right. Kailangan ibigay yan para sa lahat. Kahit ano ka pa man sa lipunan.
Right,
Tama.
so
Pero bago magtapos ang
Alright.
ating mainit na talakayan, gusto po namin magpasalamat sa lahat ng estudyante
Yes, maraming
at faculty
salamat
members
sa
ng
inyo.
Polytechnic University of the Philippines. Maraming salamat po sa inyong mainit na pagtanggap.
yes, at abangan next week, isang ulit mainit na talakayan. So abangan niyo po yan, guys. And would you like to thank our sponsors, Jules?
Alright, thank you so much Albert Puta for my hair and Memo for my clothes.
Dermaesthetic,
Dentogem, Dermaesthetics sa Mint for my clothing. Salamat po.
Alright, so bawat usapin sa bawat issue, may boses ang kabataan.
Sumali, makinig at makiisa dahil opinion nyo'y mahalaga.
Kaya naman sabay-sabay natin isikaw sa buong mundo, schoolmate.
Ay, pakialam ka!